National Protected Monument. Udayagiri Caves of Madhyapradesh, India. The caves of Udayagiri are an exquisite illustration on the local art form. These we established by Chandragupta Vikramaditya, after defeating Shaks in the 4th and 5th century AD. The primary motive behind the construction of these caves and establishment on the sculptures of different deities clearly seems to be promotion of Jainism among the common folk. There are in total 20 caves, out of which 2 are related to Jainism and the rest 18 to Hinduism directly. On the 2 of the caves hills remaining of the Shung and Nag dynasties have been formed, which also Ingol Bus Mauryan stupas. Archaeological Survey or India Bhopal Sorel. Jism and the rest 18 to Hinduism directly. Cave number 3. This cave is dedicated to Kartikeya, son of Lord Shiva. The cave and its entrance are very simply carved by the architects. According to the American scholar James Harrell, the enshrined deity is considered as the most beautiful image of the 5th century CE. The deity is in standing pose, holding a spear in his right hand while the left hand is resting close to the waist portion. The hair of Kartikeya is shown in 3 strands. Cave number 4. This cave is known as Veena Cave, because a human figure playing the veena, a musical instrument, in the left boss, out of the 5 cusped bosses. Cusp, in architecture, is the point formed by the meeting of 2 small arches, or foils. Cusps often terminate in rich bosses of flowers and leaves, with small circular panel at the lintel portion. While, in the extreme right cusp, a human figure playing sarangi. The sanctum is dedicated to Ekmika Linga, symbolic representation of Lord Shiva, placed on a square pedestal within the cave. The face of Muklinga or Shiva shows exceptional beauty, wearing necklace and hair not falling on both sides. Cave number 5. There is a mythological story behind the scene that when the demon Hiranyaksha captured the earth, goddess Bhudevi, and hid her in the deep waters. Then Lord Vishnu appeared as Varaha, a boar, to save her from the demon. Then Varaha killed the demon and rescued the earth from cosmic world by lifting her on his right tusks and restored Bhudevi to her place in the universe. Cave number 6. This cave is known as Sankanika Cave, after the findings of an inscription inscribed by the chief of local tribe Sankanika, who speaks about the victory of Chandragupta II, over the northeastern Malwa region. The cave was excavated in honor of Lord Sambhu or Shiva. Presently in the Yoni Pitha, an unfinished linga is erected. The beautifully depiction of Mahishasarmardini tearing the demon buffalo in 2 pieces is shown on the outer wall of the temple. This is one of the earliest representations of Mahishasarmardini. The niche or small open cave, in front of the cave is bearing broken images of Matrikas or Mother Goddess, probably accompanied by Virabhadra or Shiva. The figure of Ganesha is also considered as one of the earliest images of Lord Ganesha. Cave number 7. Local people call this cave Tawa Cave, as it is crowned by large flat stones resembling a gigantic tawa or griddle. There is an inscription in Gupta Brahmi script written by Virasena, minister of Chandragupta II, mentions about the visit of the emperor to Udayagiri, on his way to conquer the world. This is the only written record, where the visit of Gupta emperor, Chandragupta II is supported by evidence. Cave number .12. This cave looks like a niche. 2 Dwarapala or attendant, shown in standing posture either side of the cave below the main deity. The cave is dedicated to the Lord Vishnu in his Narasimha incarnation. It is the earliest known Narasimha image observed so far. The large shell inscriptions are also noticed on the rock face, which is not deciphered yet. Some scholars mentioned that these inscriptions are of pre-Gupta period, as the caves and sculptures are cut directly through the older remains. Cave number 0.13. This cave contains a large rock-cut image of reclining Sheshai, Vishnu, on the coil of primeval snake with his head resting on the palm of one of his 4 hands. He is attended by his vehicle Garuda, represented in bird form. It is one of the earliest and one of the largest image of reclining Vishnu. Cave number 0.19. The cave known as Amrit Cave, because of the episode of Amritmanthan, Samudramanthan carved on the second lintel portion of its much elaborated doorway. The scene is depicting the well-known story of Samudramanthan, churning of the ocean for obtaining nectar, shows the mountain Mandar, Meru in the center on the back of Kurma, word for tortoise, incarnation of Vishnu, with the mythical snake Vasuki coiling round and forming a rope by which gods and demons churned the ocean. The images of river goddess Ganga and Yamuna are also depicted in the upper part of doorway with their respected vehicles crocodile and tortoise. This cave has a Sanskrit inscription dated 11th century CE.
The caves at Udayagiri were numbered in the 19th century from south to north by Alexander Cunningham, and he reported only 10 lumping some of the caves together. He called the Jain cave as number 10. Later studies identified the caves separately, and their number swelled to 20. A more detailed system was introduced before mid-20th century by the Department of Archaeology, Gwalior State, with Jain cave being number 20. Due to these changes, the exact numbering sequence in early reports and later publications sometimes varies.